Hey, it's me, Dave, from cheapwinefinder.com. Coming at you again and again and again, like we always do, with inexpensive but hopefully good wines, and occasionally a little bit more upscale wine. Because, you know, the value is in the eye of the beholder. And today we've got a very inexpensive wine. It's the Evanta, Evanta Malbec 2019 from Mendoza, Argentina. It's from Aldi, and of course it sells for $4.49. Not even $4.50. They found a way to get a penny under that much. Which, so there you go. So it's a very cheap wine. Malbec from Mendoza is good. I mean, they grow a ton of Malbec grape. There's vineyards all over the place. You're doing a young wine. This is a 2019 vintage. Those wines are plentiful. Those grapes are plentiful. So to get a good wine from there isn't unexpected. But this puts this wine in at $4.49. This puts this in the $2 Chuck Charles Shaw category, because they got to pay an importer and they got to ship it up from Argentina. $2 Chuck comes from Central Coast, California. It's a little bit, there's some costs associated there that are savings. So I didn't know what to expect with it, and it's actually pretty good. It's not a complicated wine. You know, what you get up front is what you get up front. It's all the way through the wine, but it's not bad tasting. It's pretty good. It's got some toasty vanilla oaky things going on, which is a oak barrel flavoring, and at $4.49, I doubt if they actually used oak barrels. They are kind of expensive, and there's no room in a $4.49 wine for that. And there's other ways you can get oak flavoring in. And at $4.49, you don't care how, I mean, whatever way they use to get that flavor in there, it's much appreciated. I'm going to take a sip. It's kind of smooth. It's kind of medium bodied. It's got really rich black cherry flavor. It's got some black pepper, soft spice, maybe some tart cranberry towards the end of it. You know, there's no mid-palate, you know, nothing like that. But it does taste good. And it's $4.49. You know, people in Europe, places where they drink wine, a bottle of wine with every meal, every lunch, every dinner, only pay a couple of euros for those wines. I mean, they're made to go with dinner. You know, they pay $4.49 for their wine. So, you know, when you think about that, you shouldn't be surprised when a wine that's very inexpensive tastes pretty good. And not being complex, this would go with burgers, pizza. You know, Chicago, we got Al's beef, a good Al's beef, or Portillo's. Would another place from Chicago? Yeah, this would rock. That would make a ordinary dinner even better. I mean, it drinks fine on its own. Sometimes food wine doesn't drink that great because it's not meant to drink great. It's meant to pair with food, and this actually for $4.49 kind of handles both things. You know, there's a lot of Malbecs from good wineries in Argentina, the entry-level Malbecs that are really good. And I wouldn't put this one up there with some of the best of the wineries, but as a $4.49 Malbec, it actually is fine. I mean, if you're on a budget, you know, you're having a party, 4 bottles of this for $20, you know, people are not going to complain. And you ask people how much the wine costs, no one's guessing $4.50. Take another sip. It's that good. So there you go. $4.49 does get you a good drinking import wine. better than it should be. And it's kind of halfway expected at this point. At the time when wine wasn't all that great at cheap prices are long gone. So that's it for me. Keep it cheap. Take care of yourself. Be safe. And I'll talk to y'all in a couple of days. I don't know what's coming up. We're playing it by ear in January and February. And adios. Bye-bye. And so long.